Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Charlotte FC versus Orlando City SC in the 2024 MLS Cup Playoffs Eastern Conference Quarterfinals Game 2. Orlando leads the series 1-0. They win tonight, they advance. They lose tonight, we'll play a Game 3 next weekend, a week from one of these 3 days. And they play Game 3. If they win tonight, should be able to get it done. But win, you're through. Lose, you play again before the international break, which, I don't know, maybe the best. I don't know. We'll see. With that being said, Charlotte FC contra Orlando City SC en la conferencia cuartos de final de la MLS Cup Playoffs, partido 2. Orlando 1-0 en la serie. See how that goes. Starting 11s are as follows for Charlotte FC at home tonight. Christian Kalina in goal. The back four, Tim Ream, Andrew Privet, Adolfson Malanda, Nathan Byrne. The midfield trio, Brant Bronico, Ashley Westwood, Jabril Diani. For the front three, Leo Lavada, Patrick Agamang, and Kerwin Vargas. For the Orlando City team, we got Pedro Gallese, the back four of Rafael Santos, Rodrigo Schlegel, Robin Janssen, Dagger Dan Thor Halson, the midfield two of Rafael Araujo and Wilder Cartagena. Cesar Araujo. I was thinking about the basketball player. Cesar Araujo and Wilder Cartagena. And I guess Santos as well. I always have a problem with that. Facundo Torres, Martin Ojeda, Ivan Angulo, and Ramiro Enrique up top. That's a blooper. Okay. We're ready to go, though. I do like 500 of these a year. You expect me to be perfect all the time? Always. Duncan would start. I don't know what happened. Really was. You're not a Leafs fan, I guess. With that being said, what happened between him and Pereira to not have Duncan start? Is it the fact that he feels like he's gone? That would make sense, but, you know, we'll see. That would make sense, but we're waiting for this game to start. I don't know what happened between them. I don't know what happened between them. About as much as you do. Waiting for this game to start. I think this will go Game 3. Charlotte's a very good home team. Yeah, but here's the problem with that. They lost one of their best players to a red card. So, are we really sure? We really sure? Oh, by the way, I did find a pretty thick notebook. If we do coverage on Tuesday, I did find a pretty thick book for notes. It is a one-subject notebook, but it's pretty thick. Teams are about to walk out. Actually, wait. Turns out, no, it's actually a two-subject notebook, just with smaller dividers. Well, that makes sense. There's only one page I used in it. That makes sense. Smaller dividers make it thinner. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. But yeah. Told you I had one lying around. 2-0 Orlando in the first match. Again, If you want election coverage, $25 of super chats by Sunday. The end of the Sunday, second stream, and we go. Starting 11 for Charlotte: Christian Kalina, Tim Ream, Andrew Privet, Adelson Malanda, Nathan Byrne, Brant Bronico, Ashley Westwood, Jabril Diani, Leo Labata, Patrick Agamang, Kerwin Vargas. Okay. Oh, damn. All right. But it seems like we will if we could trust the word. Starting 11 of Orlando: Pedro Gaese, Rafael Santos, Robin Jansen, Rodrigo Schlegel, Dagger Dan Torhalson, Walter Cartagena, Cesar Araujo, Ivan Angulo, Martin Ojeda, Facundo Torres, Ramiro Enrique. Ramiro starting. Yeah. Speaking of, what the hell happened to Luis Muriel as well? Player to watch for Charlotte: Patrick Agamang. Patrick Agamang, the player to watch for Charlotte. Their best striker, in my opinion, out of anybody they have. This may make it better, though. I will admit that much. But ain't Swiderski. It ain't Pep Beal. It's Patrick Agamang. Evan Angulo's the player to watch for Orlando City. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel there. Okay. I mean, he has a high motor. He doesn't do anything else. Like, he has a high motor, but he doesn't do anything else. Teams have walked out. We're getting ready to go. But I guess as long as you get to penalties and win on penalties. I would have picked Ojeda or Torres. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, I agree with that. So we're waiting for this game to kick off. We'll be on our way. Forge plays tomorrow, and if they win, they go to the CPL final. And if there isn't a game 3 on Saturday, I know what I'll be live for on Saturday. Forge Calvary. I'll find a way to cover it if they make it. Swiderski benched. I know, that's a good call. Comparatively to Agamang, in my opinion. Second half, it's November. Happy November, y'all. Happy November. The month of Thanksgiving. You know what that means? I do. I ain't shaving for sure, but I won't shave. That's something I got here. I will tell you that much. I won't shave. I prefer that one much more. What's your favorite pie? Apple pie. I thought we already answered that yesterday. Key lime pie is good. But I got apple pie, but with like graham cracker crumble on top. Like you make a crumble out of it and then maybe put some in the pie as well, like with the apple mixture. But then on top of the pie crust, like the top of the pie crust, you put some apple crumble on there. Or not apple crumble, but Graham cracker crumble. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. But we already answered that yesterday, though, I thought. Game's about to start in minutes. Fans are saying Oscar's a clown and he rides Enrique. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. Sounds about right, though. But you have Duncan and Luis Muriel. That's just crazy. Like, I haven't really got it. He's been doing this for a while. Like, Ramiro Enrique over Luis Muriel and Duncan McGuire. Like, one played for Atalanta. The other is one who should have went to Europe and didn't. You're lucky to still have him. He was the best rookie last year, and he was scoring at a crazy clip. And one played for Atalanta. Ramiro Enrique, comparatively, man, he don't compare. It doesn't make sense to me. Prediction for Mazatlan versus America. America, 2-1. 2-1, America. I still think they're better than Mazatlan. Jacqueline over Enrique. Well, that's just a you thing. You're a big Jacqueline stan. I know that for sure. It'd probably be just as good, though, frankly. You're not wrong, but... Well, game's about to kick off. Here we go. And then, of course, after that, we got Colorado LA Galaxy. Which that one should be a good one, too, but... Referee tonight is... Guido Gonzalez Jr. is the referee tonight. I mean, I just hope it looks good. Jose Carlos Rivero is the VAR referee. It's weird to see Germany not being Adidas anymore. It's weird to see America not be Nike anymore. Hell, when the MLS leaves Adidas, I don't think that'll happen. I think Nike's really trying to consolidate their jersey teams, the teams they outfit, and we're off. Orlando kicks off. Can they win game 2 and finish the series tonight? And that's out for Germany swap Club America. I mean, not exactly, but kind of, I guess. I'm not sure they traded. I'm sure Germany got a better deal with Nike than America got with Adidas, but, you know, that's what it is. My opinion. Charlotte playing forward. They got to win tonight to stay alive for one more week. To have a chance to move on to the conference semifinals. If Orlando wins tonight, they move on to play Miami or Atlanta, but most likely Miami. We'll either get a Florida derby or a Atlanta-Orlando derby, which to them it's a big rivalry. Man, it was a big rivalry back when Joseph was at Atlanta. And that was a big rivalry. Facundo Torres. But it's kind of like Columbus and Toronto. It kind of did cool down when Orlando actually got an in-state rival. 2 minutes in. Also didn't help that Atlanta's really honestly sucked for the past couple of years comparatively to where they started. Charlotte playing the ball around. 2 minutes in. 0-0. 0-0. The first of 2 tonight. And we only have one game tomorrow that I covered, the Miami-Atlanta game, game 2. Sunday, we have 2 live, 1 review. Monday, 1 recap video. Tuesday, we'll see. Normally, icons of FIFA, EAFC, the shit ones and good ones. Icons like Pires, Klose, and Lampard have become usable. Yeah. 3 minutes in. Throw in for Charlotte. This year, Icon's got that aura. I agree. Ball cleared away. Orlando, that'll get into the box, but it will go out for a goal kick. What's up, Ryan? How we doing, Mile High? Rapids are tonight. We'll be live for that. We'll review that as well. They're up against the wall just like Charlotte are tonight. They're up against the wall. Orlando. Starting 11. 4 minutes in. Let's see. A penalty shootout, of course, after 90 if this game is tied. We'll flip the stream before that happens. That does happen. So we shall see how the second half of this second game goes. See, is it on FS1 as well? No. Hopefully no penalty shootout. Or we get a double box. Either way. Let's go to the double box. 4 hours of commercial-free football start now. Maybe a little bit more. They're both on just season pass. Okay, that's not great. This one goes to penalties. Give me double box if we need it. So, Orlando playing the ball around. Orlando Radio just had the sprinkler system before the players entered stadium tonight. We're on full go. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you can kind of tell how it's playing out here. If you look at it, you can kind of tell how that sprinkler system was on full. Yeah, you could tell. No. No, I'm not. Fifth minute. Facundo Torres brings the ball down. Has the ball still. Ball crossed in. Nobody's there. Good idea, bad execution. Araujo plays it to Jansen. Winner of this game, well, that's the next round. Next match round. If Orlando wins, they advance to play Miami or Atlanta. Charlotte wins game 3. Foul. That'll be a free kick for Orlando. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Let's remember the $25 line for election coverage. Playing forwards Orlando. They're not struggling, but they don't look good. Schlegel plays back to Jansen. Santos. Schlegel, or Jansen to Schlegel. Schlegel plays it up to Torres. Orlando leads this series 4-2-2 all comps, 1-1-1 away. They've won once in Charlotte. They've drawn once and lost once. They will break that 1/3 record tonight in some way, shape, or form. Which way? I don't know. And that ball just falls over the foot of Ojeda. Heavy pass. But Dagerdan Thorhalsen can make the run. He does. Torres. Up. Plays back to Araujo. Ojeda. Araujo. Jansen. NBA update. New York 56, Detroit 26, 6.5 left before halftime. Jesus Christ. Detroit sucks. I guess that's what happens when two of your teams are good. The other two have to be horrible. It's not like the Pistons weren't already horrible, but they got problems. At least had the bad boy Pistons. Yeah. Playing forwards on Ramiro Enrique. He has a heavy touch. Can't corral it. Ramiro Enrique couldn't corral it. I feel like Duncan would have, though. I feel like Duncan McGuire would have corralled that. I think Luis Miguel would have, too. I honestly would give that to Jack Lynn as well. He probably would have corralled that. We're really just going to Abada shot goes wide. Yes. We're really just going to keep on hammering at Ramiro Enrique till he does something good, aren't we? I mean, deservedly so, but deservedly, it's not that he's bad. It's the fact that Pereira's a dumbass. Again, you have a former Atalanta player, one of the best goal scorers last year, who should have been in Europe, but he isn't, and a pretty good youth product who's probably just as good, if not better, as Ramiro. But even then, the top two, you still, whatever. And then go with Ramiro. Playing forward. Ooh. Good tackle away. Araujo. Plays it Ojeda. Whew. Almost gave it away right there. Ojeda, Araujo. Santos. Schlegel. 9-3-5 at home this season for Charlotte. They're a pretty damn good home team. That's their one saving grace. Well, and Patrick Agenbang. But those are their saving graces here. Pep Beal having a red card and being suspended is not good for them. But they're very good at home, and they got Patrick Agenbang, who honestly arguably probably is their best striker for the past 2 years. So we'll see. 8-6-3 away this season for Orlando. They were 9-4-4 in 2023. So about the same level on away matches. A little bit better, arguably. Yeah, they dropped some more points. Let me look at the table. It's still there. Table. We'll do away. Yep, 8. There are 3 draws on the road. They were 3 draws on the road, 6 losses on the road. So that's actually worse. That's actually worse than last year. They had 2 more losses on the road than they did last year. Oh, MLS puts losses in the middle, then draws on the end. Fought Mob does it the normal way. Okay. Yeah. That's what confused me. 12th minute, that'll be a free kick for Orlando. So they are slightly worse on the road, but similar. 8-9. 1 less win on the road, 2 more losses on the road, 1 less draw on the road. That's just MLS. Of course, CCL hasn't been added on to that. And I'm not going to do the math myself. They do have an extra win on the road, though, because of the Calvary game. Then I think they got slapped up in Mexico, so that's another loss. So 9-3-7. Ojeda plays over the top on the free kick, and that'll just go out for a goal kick. Haven't played an away game yet till now in the playoffs. Leagues Cup. Trying to think. They played Montreal in Orlando. That was at home. San Luis, Orlando. They had to. First home playoff match in club history for Charlotte. Their first playoff match was last year in the wild card game when they got slapped up by Red Bull. Their second was just, of course, when they lost to Orlando about 5 days ago. 5 days ago. Yep. It was a Sunday match. 13th minute, 0-0, 0-0. Fourteenth minute. 35% possession to 65% possession. Tight game so far. That'll be offside. Free kick for Orlando. Charlotte had a nice spell out there. Nothing came of it. Adelson Malanda, 4th in MLS in clearances, 9th in MLS in aerial challenges won. Pretty damn good player he is. Especially this season. Pretty damn good player. Hit that like button, get us one going. Headed down. They can pick it up. Westwood switches the play. They have a chance here. Kerwin Vargas has room. Cleared. Can't get it to Agamang. Just a little bit short. How we doing, Henry? 15th minute. Ojeda gives it away. Crossed in. That'll go out for throw-in. For Orlando. Orlando's look like the better team slightly, I would say. There are two Ashley Westwoods in football. Y'all got the Burnley one, right? Corner for Charlotte. Corner for Westwood. I saw. Cross in, header. Shot by Bronico. Blocked. Oh, Gaese just gets it covered. That's over the bar. I did see. Wow, Orlando almost really screwed up there. Truly almost screwed up there. Just as bad as my Wi-Fi. Orlando, 17th minute, 0-0. Froze. I know. I know. Or not. Hold on. We're good. To a certain extent. We actually were froze. Okay. I was frozen today. Throw in. We haven't missed anything. 0-0. Settle. I was frozen today. Christ. I was frozen today. Nobody's going to get that reference, but whatever. Suburban Commando. No. 19th minute. 0-0. Settle. Nineteenth minute. Nil. Settle. Getting a bit chippy. Lol. See if this holds. Okay. 21st minute. First minute, 0-0. Settle. Headed away. Brought down. Ojeda. 21st minute. 0-0. Playing forward. What is Thorhalson doing? Couldn't even tell where he was going. We're good. 22nd minute. Nil. Settle. We got Orlando playing forward. They're still looking like the better team, but the problem is Charlotte's had their moments. Definitely could go to penalties. Header! Oh, what a save by Gaiese! What a header, what a save, what a clearance. Orlando is very lucky Abada's shot didn't go in. Thought they were dead to rights there. I thought they were dead to rights there. I thought they were dead to rights there. 23rd minute, offside. Where's the free kick? What a play. What a save. Man, I thought Orlando was dead to rights there. I thought they were dead to rights. Liel Abada almost put Charlotte on top in game 2. But they get it saved and get it cleared, Orlando. Very lucky, I might add, as well. 24th minute. Orlando's doing what they got to do, but Charlotte. Oh, Nazem Kadri is keeping the door open to a possible reunion with the Leafs. I would love that. Shot save, 24th minute. Probably, yeah. Jeff passed it on Blair and Barker when discussing Juan Soto. Said he thinks Soto would be serious about joining the Blue Jays. I told you. Here we go again. "25th minute, 0-0. 0-0 esta noche." Let's start tracking his flights now. "26th minute. Throw in for Abada. Someone post the plane logs quick. Whistle is blown here. I'm not too sure why. Wi-Fi must be really trash tonight. Ball crossed in. Offside. Offside. Throw in for Ream. Or foul throw. "27th minute, corner." Does Pereira have a white shirt with the Orlando logo just like ironed onto it? Just a blank white t-shirt. Free kick. No, it is Orlando free kick. Man, they ain't happy with it's getting chippy. Man, they ain't happy. It's getting chippy. How long is Ohtani stuck to LA? I think 9 more years. He's probably playing the rest of his career there. But sort of going to the Blue Jays seems likely. Man, I can't wait. '28th minute. Plays down. I mean, George Springer is DH. Teoscar is the left fielder. Soto's a right fielder. Lars Nootbaar in center. And we get rid of Bo Bichette to get Lars Nootbaar and Mason Wynn. So Mason Wynn at short. Kikuchi comes home. Yeah, that would be great. Vladdy resigns. That would be great. Barger still plays third. I really don't want Arenado. People are like, hey, the Jays might trade for Arenado. I'm like, I've seen him washed. I've seen him become washed in front of my very eyes. Cleared away. Hell, we can play Mason Wynn at third if you want to keep Bo for one more year, at least half a year, depending on how it's going. Sure, Mason Wynn could play third. I think. Worth a shot. I do not want Arenado from the Cardinals. Now, Nootbaar and Wynn, on the other hand, yes. Yes. '30th minute. Playing forward. Neville usually wears a timber shirt, timber sweatshirt with track pants. Phil, I learned, is just a simple guy. Doesn't like the suit. Unlike when Gio was here, Gio would wear the suit a lot. Honestly, if I was a coach, I honestly think I'd probably wear most matches. I'd probably wear a t-shirt or a tracksuit or something of that ilk. But for the bigger matches, I would wear a suit. It depends on the level of a match, in my opinion. I don't want to wear a suit, 50 times a year. I like wearing suits, but hey, maybe even like a casual like t-shirt under the jacket. Maybe that'll happen a couple of times more than just a full suit. But there are games I'd wear a full suit, but most games, if I was a coach, it would be tracksuit, shirt with pants. Maybe one of the redneck business casual t-shirt over the jacket type things, but also has to depend on the climate of where you are, you know? Like, you're wearing a suit in LA in like August, you're out of your mind. Or like Florida, you're out of your mind. Just saying, though. Portland could probably get away with it more. But like, if you're going to LA in like July and you're wearing a suit, trust me, I've worn a suit in like 95-degree temperatures with it feels like of 105. I mean, it's not fun. I didn't get swamp ass, crazily enough, but it ain't fun. Then again, I probably could wear a suit anywhere I wanted, knowing I was able to wear a suit in the Mississippi August heat. I probably could wear a suit anywhere I wanted. If I wear a suit during the Mississippi August heat, which is probably some of the worst summer heat you've ever felt. I didn't get swamp ass. I could probably wear a suit anywhere. Wouldn't be a problem. Good. That's a good point. Saved. That is a good point. I mean, Orlando definitely, they've been better, but not that much better. Thirty-third minute. Who you think's going to win? I still think Orlando's winning in some way, shape, or form. 1-0 Orlando. My best guess. Charlotte hadn't been bad. Orlando's been slightly better. But the question is can they get one through? That's out for a throw-in for Charlotte. Yellow card, player down. You see any chance Charlotte take the win? I'd say it's about 45-55. I think a 1-0 win for Charlotte's very possible, or a penalty win. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I think Agamang goes down right before the box. So a free kick for Charlotte right at the top of the box. Let me see. Charlotte FC. Probably should look that up on. I think he is. I don't see why he wouldn't. Free kick. Charlotte FC, Wikipedia, coaches, players and staff, current technical staff. Miles Joseph is still the second in command, yeah. Miles Joseph is still right behind, or right with Dean Smith. Paul Moduka still is on the bench with him, at least until the playoffs are over. Cleared away. I think Paul Moduka is going to take a job somewhere else as a head coach after this season's over, which I'm happy for him. He deserves it. I like Paul Moduka. He's a great coach. Was great with Pacific, was good with North Texas. Can't wait to see him push on. See if it's on his Wikipedia yet. Still assistant coach. But I think he is leaving to be a head coach after this season. I think I saw that, so yeah. $36 minutes. But yes, Miles Joseph is still on staff with Dean Smith. Torres. Orlando's trying to find an opening here. $36 minute. Who would typically win in a game like this? For me, Charlotte is a good home team this year. They are a better home team than Orlando's a better away team. But MLS is a league where it's very likely the home team wins. MLS is a very home field advantage based league. It's very hard to win on the road. Even if you're a great team, it's very hard to win on the road, even in conference. But out of conference, it's like they agree to just shake hands and say, hey, we're drawing. Whether they come to the East or an Eastern team goes to the West. But it's the Eastern Conference game. But it's very hard to win on the road. Penalties, if there's a penalty, if it's a tie after 90, there's a penalty shootout that decides who wins the game. So that does throw a little bit of a wrench into things. But I don't think either team is that overly overpowered at penalties. Kalina's had some good penalty shootout saves during Leagues Cup. Gaiese is a very talented keeper. Did lose a shootout to Australia. He was the opposite number to Redmayne in that shootout. But he's had his moments as well. So I still think 2-0 LA Galaxy. If Jordy Mihailovic isn't back for Colorado, I don't care that it's in Colorado. This is one of those times where I'm pretty damn sure that it might be tighter. It won't be 5-0 again. But a 2-0, 2-1 win for the LA Galaxy seems very likely to me. Ooh, that bounces out. But yeah, MLS is a very big league of home field advantage. Charlotte playing forward. Have Charlotte look like they'll score. They've had their moments. Liel Labata had a header that got magically saved. They should be up 1-0 right now, in my opinion. The fact that Gaese saved that header off Abada and they got it cleared, the rebound cleared. Enrique pushed down the box by Tim Ream and no foul. I don't know about that. Charlotte's had their moments. Orlando's had a couple of moments. Orlando, I think, overall is the better team. They might be checking this. The Ream push for a penalty. They might check it. I think they should. Orlando's definitely done nothing comparatively. He got pushed, though. Like, ball's crossed in. Tim Ream straight up pushes Ramiro. That's a penalty. Like, at the back. He didn't even see it coming. I mean, if this was a hand egg, that would be PI. I know, my Wi-Fi sucks. It jumped. I know. Throw in for Charlotte. Nope, they're going to give a throw in. I don't like the call. I know. I don't know what the problem is. Nope, it's just a throw in. They didn't even check it. Like that, I should say. I don't know what the problem is. You know what? Fine. I'll go to my content. Let's see if I could take the Rumble portion off. Let's see if that does anything. 40th minute. 0-0. 0-0. But I know it's choppy. It normally doesn't last like this that long. Playing forward, 41st minute. Abada attacking. Cross. Blocked away. But foul, free kick for Orlando. Looks a little bit better. Do you reckon there will be a switch in the run of play after the break or stay the same? I think there will be a bit of a switch. Yeah. I don't know if that'll be more Charlotte or Orlando sort of starts taking more initiative, but I think there will be a switch after halftime. Plays forward. Orlando attacking. Here's a chance, but that goes out for a goal kick. They can't get the hold. Can't hold up the play like that right there. Hit that like button, get us one going. Eric Ten Hag wished Manchester United fans nothing but success, trophies, and glory. They didn't even like him and he did that. He's a class act. But them United fans did not like Ten Hag. And he still wished them the best. He is classy, isn't he? Yes. Yes, I do. Even if I don't. I watch as much as I can, but my sleep schedule definitely hurts that. But I keep up pretty damn well. Same with Italy and Germany and such. I'm more of a Serie A fan, in my opinion. I'm more of a Serie A fan. I like Serie A more, but I do know a lot about, I think I know pretty damn well about the Premier League. I'm a United fan, and honestly, I'm fairly impartial with Erik ten Hag. I mean, he had a shocking start, but he's a sound guy. At least he won y'all a couple of trophies. But Amorim should be a good replacement for him. I wonder if Ruud van Nistelrooy will stay as an assistant, though. I wonder. He's done pretty well as an interim, though. Corner for Charlotte. Cross in. It's early, but still he has. That was pretty lucky, let's be fair. Yeah, but I was happy to see it. Because City lost. I think it's just a sad cut to Ten Hag that he finally got his guys and it all fell apart around him. Like he finally got guys that would fit his system in the summer and Ineos backed him and it went to hell. Like it just was the absolute worst outcome he ever could have expected. While he got his guys and got backed by Ratcliffe and Ineos. It's crazy. I feel a bit sorry. I do feel sorry for him. You got De Ligt. You got Lenny Yoro, who got hurt early on. Of course. I still think there are problems in that midfield. I don't know if Casemiro has really got it anymore, but when you're running with Johnny Evans, that's not great. He's trying his best, but still. Hope we're finally out of the managerial cycle of sacking and hiring. 1 minute of stoppage time. I mean, I hope Amorim is the answer. I think he can be. He's a very good coach at Sporting Portugal. We'll see where that goes. I saw a video saying that the players get big contracts. Some are getting paid years after they retire. Yeah, that's the Bobby Bonilla way. The Bobby Bonilla way, when July 1st is Bobby Bonilla Day. Because Bobby Bonilla is getting paid a hell of a lot by the Mets. Because they were trying to fund the Ponzi scheme of Madoff. The Wilpons were in the Ponzi scheme. They cut Bobby Bonilla, and they're like, we'll have better returns in a couple of years. So you know what we'll do? We'll start paying you on X date this many $1 million a year up until 2035, thinking the Ponzi scheme money would come their way. They still got 11. Well, next year it'll be 10. Halfway through the game, halftime, it's 0-0. 0-0 esta noche, miro tiempo. So basically, boring. Charlotte has done what you would think a home team would do. Orlando has pretty much done nothing, but they've had moments. It could go either way. It could go either way. If it ties either way, if it finishes after 90, we'll flip to the next stream. If I've got to watch the shootout during the next stream, we will. If not, we don't. So that's just the way it works here during the playoffs because it's so close. It's so tight. Not if the Jays get Juan Soto and Teoscar Hernandez and Yusei Kikuchi back. And they re-sign Vladdy. They move George Springer to DH. They get Lars Nootbaar to play center field. They trade for Lars Nootbaar and Mason Wynn. Get rid of Bo Bichette. Or let Mason Wynn play third and keep Bo for a year. Yeah, the Jays could challenge them. But right now, before things have settled, probably. But if anybody can, the Jays got to make those moves and they'll have a chance to stop the back-to-back. So there you go. That's my opinion, though. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talking about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. 0-0, 0-0, miro tiempo. Back for the stats of the half. 40% possession to 60% possession. Lord. We have 7 shots to 0, 2 shots on goal to 0, 1 big chance to 0. 140 accurate passes, 244, 81% pass accuracy to 89% pass accuracy, 9 fouls to 3, 2 corners to 0, 7 shots to 0, 4 shots on goal, 4 shots off goal to 0, 2 shots on goal to 0, 172 passes to 275, 81% pass accuracy to 89% pass accuracy. We got 13 throws to 8, 1 offside to 0, 1 yellow to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 0-0 at the half, 0-0 esta noche. For me, Orlando's had more possession. They have not looked like the more dangerous team. I think Charlotte has been more dangerous at times than Orlando, but Orlando's held the possession more. That's pretty much the story of this first half. And you look at the game, and it's like, interesting how it goes. Interesting. Charlotte is a better team at home. Orlando's trying to do all they can to keep them from being as dangerous as this game goes. Now, we'll see how it goes in the second half. Will Orlando be better, or will this stay the way it is? We shall see. About 45 more minutes. Have I ever met someone that everybody's friends with, but you get a bad vibe from them? Yeah, I have. I think everybody has, but I've met people that I've gotten bad vibes from that everybody likes. Yeah. I would say yes. Yes, I have. I think everybody's had that event. I think everybody's had that event where they meet somebody that everybody likes, but they get a bad vibe from that person. I think everybody's had that moment. That'd be crazy if they haven't. I'd love to see Orlando bring in some stars soon, make Miami versus Orlando a proper Florida derby. I mean, I would too, but I don't know if that's going to happen that way. You would think Orlando would draw in some stars. I mean, they did draw in Kaká, Nani. They've drawn in some players, so it shouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. They just haven't since they left. Yes. Yes, Alex. Yes, Alex. When you were a kid, which type of student were you? Definitely a teacher's pet. Definitely. Everybody liked me. I was personable. I wasn't a weird nerd. Definitely a smarty pants who was a teacher's pet, but everybody liked me. I wasn't hated. Like, I wasn't that over. Like, I didn't tell on anybody. Like, when I say teacher's pet, I was a favorite student because I did. When there was free time, yeah, I finished my homework because I didn't want to bring it home. Whenever I was done with something, I started working on something else. Yeah, when I had free time, yeah, I was working on my other stuff, trying to get it done before I got home, which I normally did. I never had homework because I got my homework done in school, whether it was study hall or free time, or maybe even if I had something small left, I did it in the morning. I won't lie. I did it in the morning at the IMC or whatever, or wherever the morning powwow was. But that didn't happen much. Well, but when I say teacher's pet, I don't mean I snitched on people for not having their homework done. I was just a very good student that tried their hardest, and I was respectful. And the teachers liked me. I don't say teacher's pet like, oh, Alex didn't get his homework done. I never did that. That's the problem. That's when people start getting hated, is when you snitch on people for not getting their homework done. That's when you cross the line. I never did that. I could give a fuck less. Or like remind the teacher, be like, hey, you said we'd have homework at the end of the period or whatever. Never did that either. Like, I knew not to. If they forgot something, I ain't going to remind them. See, there's your difference. If they forgot something, I wasn't going to remind them. I wasn't going to snitch on somebody. There's a difference. There's the difference. As long as I get my work done, I don't care. As long as I got my work done, I didn't care. See, there was the difference. I knew better than to remind the teacher of like, hey, hand out the homework that you said you're going to hand out for on Friday afternoon or whatever. Be like, hey, he forgot his homework. No, I never did that. So, fair enough. See, I wasn't a class traitor. See, most teachers' pets are class traitors, if you want to just put it in that perspective. I was never a class traitor. The teachers liked me because I did good work. I tried my best. And I listened. I answered questions. I participated. But teachers liked me because I was respectful and I was more mature for my age compared to the other. Like, I was very well behaved. I was well behaved. But also, I didn't snitch on my classmates or remind the teacher about homework. Like, I wasn't in the pocket of the teacher. So I was allied with my peers, but the teachers liked me because I did good work and I was very respectful and answered questions and participated. I was a very good student. So I had it both ways, so to speak. Not more than a talking to, no. I did nothing crazy. Were you the smartest? Every class but math. Like, I was, maybe sometimes I had a B in writing, like that part of English. But if it was a reading class, that was an A. Sometimes I had a B in writing. Sometimes. But anything but math, that one's up to the teacher. The rubrics are up to the teacher when it comes to writing. So if it was a B, it probably was because the teacher didn't like, or it was just the way they graded. I don't think I was bad at writing at times. What was your best class? Social studies. Anything history, social studies, I think those were normally my best grades. Out of like something everybody takes, I think, yeah, English. I've had a couple of failed tests, failed quizzes in 6th grade, but I, like in math, no. Like if I had like a D or I failed a math test, no, nobody was shocked. I was like, yep, that happened. I was like, yeah, that happened. as I said, I don't know how the hell I made it 3 straight years in advanced math for my last 3 years of high school. I don't know how I pulled that off. I didn't cheat, though. I somehow had a good enough grade on my own for 3 years in advanced math track that I had that from grade 10 to when I graduated. Like, math wasn't bad for me until about grade 6 or 7. Started struggling around grade 6. Grade 8 was a hell of a struggle. I had to fix up and tighten up a little bit at the end there to pass. Same thing sort of happened my senior year as well with advanced algebra 2, but it is what it is. Algebra 1, grade 9 was a bit better though than whatever, which is how I got into the advanced track. But most embarrassing moment at school. I can't think of one. 48th minute, Charlotte playing forward, 0-0, settle. No, because you've been here long enough. You know what I think about college. You know I think it's a scam. I'm not going to be a lawyer, doctor, or teacher. It's a scam. It's not like you're new here. You know what I feel about college. That'd be interesting to watch. Stone Cold comeback would be nice. Who you have the tag titles with? Cross in, header, saved by Gaiese. '50th minute. Who's winning next game? I think it's going to be LA Galaxy. Galaxy. I still think they're winning on the road. What's the score? 0-0. Settle esta noche. Playing forward. Cleared away. Playing forward's Orlando. Miami should beat Atlanta, even if they draw at their yard. They would still win on penalties. What was LA Galaxy's prime era? Ooh, see, that's tough because you have the 90s, early 2000s, which was pre-Beckham, which was a pretty good era, all things considered. You have the Beckham era, which late on, they really became a wagon. It ain't post. I'd say late 2000s, early 2010s. I would say the Beckham era. I I could go with the era where they did set the first ever points record, the 68 points record, but Beckham. Like, Zlatan was a cool moment in time, but they didn't do shit with him. It was a cool moment in time. They didn't do shit with him. Cross in, saved by Kalina, 52nd minute. To be totally frank, they didn't do nothing with him. So this is the best Cruz Azul team of all time. I don't care. If they make the final and don't win the final, I don't care. They still are the best Cruz Azul team of all time. But I think they're going to steamroll. They're a train, right? Trains steamroll people. They're going to steamroll everybody. This Cruz Azul team. The question is do they continue this going on to next year, going on to the Clausura, going on to the CONCACAF Champions Cup? Do they keep this going? Frank Lampard didn't even do great at NYCFC. I agree with that. Pirlo didn't really either. He didn't even want to be there. He was like Insigne before Insigne, to be honest. Orlando looking at their subs. How we doing, Adam? David Villa, too. He was pretty good as a player. David Villa was pretty good as a player at the time, I thought. David Villa was a pretty damn good player. My opinion. Vamos, Charlotte, says Diego. Saludos. Orlando playing forward. Santos. Torres, cross. Header. No. Ream clears it away. Torhalson. Cartagena plays forward. Angulo plays it through, given away, cleared away. 54th minute, 0-0. Huh. Were you quiet at school? Yeah. I mean, I talked to my friends at lunch and at recess and such, but when it was class, yeah, I was quiet. Unless I was called on, I was quiet. Who's been the better team? I'd say Charlotte's been the more dangerous team. Orlando's had more possession. Orlando's held the possession. Finally, Ramiro Enriquez being pulled for Duncan Maguire. I had friends. I have friends. Playing forward. Brought down Angulo. I mean, they probably were more acquaintances, but some of them were probably more acquaintances than friends, but I have friends. Going from LeBron. You mean Pulisic? Cross in. Header. .57th minute. Corner for Charlotte. Yes. Here comes the corner. Westwood swinging in. I talked to the Popular kids, yeah. Cross in. Header. There's a foul. One time in middle school, I saw 2 kids smoking weed right before taking the test out in Cali. Had to pass or no graduation. I saw the first one inside a stall, the other one in the mirror. I mean high school. And I'm like, middle school? How the hell did they get weed? Well, I mean, they could have asked somebody. Whatever. Either way. It is California, though, so whatever. I mean, it is California. So, I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. 59th minute. Vargas is down, holding his head. That's their prerogative, I guess. Or Charlotte FC versus Orlando City SC. It's a watch along, but yes. Nil-nil. Settle with settle. Boise State up 21 in the first. Who are they playing? 60th minute. Who I got winning the college football national championship? Playing San Diego State. Okay. College football natty. Oof. For me, I'm going to go Georgia. I'm going to go Georgia. Yes, I have. I'm going to go Georgia. '61st minute. Going Oregon versus Georgia title game. Not sure who wins. Georgia. Georgia beat Oregon for sure. Sixty-second minute, 0-0. Wait. I was older than him in 2018. Hold on. I'm younger than him by about, well, he'll be 26 in December. I'll be 25 in January. Yeah, I'm younger than him by a year. Doesn't really matter. Like, is 1 year in your 20s anything? Like, come on. Mbappe's still offside today. Sounds like it. 64th minute, 0-0. You look like you're a veteran. Mbappe looks like a youngster. Well, at least the beard works. It does exactly what I want it to. If I was clean shaven, I'd look 15. I'm 24. Of course, there's a reason I don't shave. Maybe when I'm like 35, maybe I'll stop or maybe I'll stop growing my beard out. Maybe looking that young is something I'd want to do at 30-something, but yeah, it is what it is. No, it is. It is. I don't know what the hell's going on. Normally it isn't like this long. And my Apple TV is doing just fine. So whatever bandwidth problem it is, it's either a bandwidth problem. I don't know. But again, due to what's happening, disaster, Eastern Spain had to postpone the Madrid-Valencia game. Torhalson puts it wide, 35th minute. Corner for Orlando. Corner, short. Orlando pushing it forward. Crosses in. Saved by Kalina. Prime Messi's dribbling. Prime Messi's dribbling for sure. For sure, dribbling. Byrne plays it forward. No foul. Interesting. Cartagena plays it forward. Torhalson. I mean, I have a low center of gravity because I'm short and I'm pretty fast at sprinting. If I had Messi's. Pretty damn shifty. 67th minute. Seventh minute. Eigenbang cleared. Jensen gets a tackle there, just barely corner. Corner for Charlotte. 68th minute. Cross in. Header. Ooh, good clearance. Headed down. Plays forward. Torres. Adam Schefter caught using meth streams. '68th minute. Now. Oh, Alex finally gets to meet his imposter. I just found that out. Yeah, he gets to finally meet his imposter. Won't you? Look at that. There's an imposter among us. I looked at their messages. It's the guy. It's the guy who was RPing as Bronson Reed. I figured that one out pretty quickly. Ball crossed in. Headed away. That's how I could tell you were the imposter. Thank God. There's an imposter among us. Among us. There's an imposter among us. Alex has a imposter. Oh, Lord. Here we go. 70th minute. Yeah. There's an imposter among us. There's an imposter among us. Among us. Among us. You still have the wrench, real Alex. You're fine. Who's impostoring who? I'm seeing double. I'm seeing double. 4 Alexes. I'm seeing double. 4 Alexes. Playing forward. Crossed in. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Well, this is true. What was I going to look for? Oh, yeah. Seeing double 4 crusties. Yeah. This is weird. 71st minute, 0-0, 0-0. I'm seeing double here. 4 crusties. Corner. Cross in, header. Is that how you feel? What? Any goals coming? I don't know. Might have to go double box for the penalty shootout. I don't know. We'll see, though. Cross in. Header cleared. You think they would. Cross in. Header. Corner. They're not happy with that. Nope. Trying to figure this out here. Westwood with a corner. FIFA made the decision to award Miami the Club World Cup spot unilaterally. MLS wanted to award it to the club who won MLS Cup. Who's the best penalty stopper in the world? Ooh. Emi Martinez. It's got to be shot over the bar at this point right now. Shot wide. Over the ball. Over the bar. '74th minute. Who's second? Ooh. Second. Let's see. Livakovic? Swiderski coming on for Agamang. Or for Vargas, actually. Probably Livakovic, yeah. Vargas offers Swiderski. The dude from Poland is good. I want to see him at Barca. Szczesny. Oh, yeah, that's true. But I'm not even sure anymore. He's actually going to Barca or he's still retired. I'm not sure since they need a goalkeeper. Like, it's been back and forth for a while. A concussion sub for Swiderski Vargas. So, he played for 10 more minutes. How's that a concussion sub? Yeah, that don't make sense to me. That shouldn't count. He played 10 more minutes. 70. Ladero is on for Orlando. He has playoff experience. That's the good news. Could he be a hero once again, Ladero? Now for Orlando. First among active players in playoff assists, 11. Second among active playoff goal scorers for Ladero. So he's had historic moments. Torres. Good free kick that lands at the top of the box. Torres. Cross. Header. Back to Jansen, but he is open to get it. He's at Barca. Out for a throw-in for Charlotte. No, it's an Orlando throw. Cross in, blocked. Lands for Torres, but that will not get cleared. He does give the ball up. Smith. Neymar, heard about the Miami Lynx. Yeah, I think he's going. He'll be in Miami by July at the very latest. No, he's still here. If tied after 90, we go to a penalty shootout. I will flip to the next stream after 90, no matter what. However, playing forward. In through. Here comes Duncan McGuire. But that gets into the box, but that will be cleared for a throw-in. What happened? I'll take it. Playing forward. I'll take okay. Plays back, Cartagena. Smith. Torres. Smith. Cartagena. I don't know. How we doing, Mile High? Almost. Rapids time. Yep. Playing forward. Nobody's there. 79th minute saved. Playing forward. Eightieth minute. '81st minute. They will play November 9th if there's a game 3, these two teams. That will be next Saturday. Blocked away. Playing forward. '82nd minute. 82nd minute. Playing forward, 83rd minute. Can Orlando get a late goal? Or will they... Or will they tie this game up and go to penalties? Yeah, I know. 83rd minute. Somebody just score a goal. That's out for a corner. You expect a last-minute winner? Possible. Corner. Substitution. Brecalo on for Dagger down Torhalson. There we go. All right. Corner. Headed away. Kalina gets to the center line, or close to it. Orlando thinks they see blood in the water to score. They don't want to go to penalties. Saved by Gallese. We don't know that. We don't know that. Still subscribe to the channel, though, so he's either busy. He's either busy, the Feds got him for selling 1-cent mouses, or you might be right. Foul, free kick for Charlotte. What do I think happened to Sean? I think that, honestly, truthfully, I think he probably got grounded. Whether it's because his grades are bad or he did something that got him. That's my opinion. Probably more likely grades, but I think he's fine. He's just not able to come on here. He's still subscribed to the channel, so it's a him problem for certain. For the fact he's playing sports and torn freaking Army or Air Force or West Point, He's definitely in high school. Way it seems to me. Luis Muriel's coming on for Angulo. 88th minute. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. After the 90th minute whistle blows, we will flip streams. Headed down. Playing forward. Goes down. Tuesday. 89th minute. '89th minute. Headed away. I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. Yeah, match definitely is boring. 89th minute. Sounds like a good meal. Throw in. I guess worst comes to worst, we'll just follow the penalty shootout on Fought Mob. Oh. Nine minutes of added time. Thanks, I think, to Vargas. My Apple feed crashed at 30-minute marks. Keeps repeating the same 10 seconds. That hasn't happened to me, crazily enough. It is 9 minutes of stoppage time. So, yeah, by the time I won't miss the first couple minutes of the Colorado match to flip it over. Jesus Christ. This is why we give them a 15-minute. That's why you should give them like a 15-minute buffer zone. You're going to play them next to each other. This is crazy. Vargas got a concussion. Took him a while to get walked off the pitch. And then he still played 10 minutes after that. And then got a concussion sub. Schlegel. They out there, drink of the gods. Headed away, 2 minutes. Feels like TFC hasn't played in over a month. Well, that'll about to be the case in about 5 days. Their last game was October 5th. So we're about there. I've been really, and honestly, I felt amazing. I feel amazing. Feels good not to worry about them. Mm-hmm. 93rd minute. Ninety-third minute. Colorado versus the Galaxy match above it happened right now. Exactly. Well, I mean, there's other reasons why I'm feeling amazing, but yeah, I mean, not having to worry about them definitely adds to it. Well, they were above the playoff line for most of the year. That does help, but I've been pretty happy this year. I feel like you can tell. 1 goal. Oh, Orlando. Well, look at that. Last second goal, huh? Interesting. Ladero. Smith, Cartagena, Muriel, into Ladero. Ladero will get another assist, and it's Facundo Torres who slots the goal. Slots the goal that will put Orlando through. Offside. Offside. Wonder if they're going to check it. Oh. Offside. I don't think so. Muriel's playing the ball as Ladero's making the run, so that's not offside. Torres isn't offside. I don't think so. I think that's a bad call. I think it's a bad call. How we doing? I think that's a bad call. How we doing? I think that's a bad call. I don't think it's offside. It's going good. Not the last minute winner. Dear God, the Colorado LA game's going to be on and be 5 minutes in by the time I get started talking about it. I just hope there's no goal against. I think that's not offside. Muriel's playing the ball as he's in line. I don't think it's offside. I think offside's a bad call, to be frank. Are they reviewing? Yeah, I think offside's a bad call. I think that's a bad call. And it's going to stay 0-0. It is an offside goal. How often you change eyeglasses? Well, these have lasted for 5 years. I'm about to get some. Funnily enough, I just got my eyes checked 2 days ago. And my glasses are in. My new glasses are in right now, but my dad also got his eyes checked. And he got new glasses as well, so we're just waiting for his to come in, and I'll go get them. So a couple of days, these are done. I will have new glasses by the middle of next week. I will have them in my possession by the middle of next week, but just going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So, saved. Oh! Every 5 years is a bit long. Well, when I was in high school, it used to be every year. My eyes never changed, and we wanted to do it last year, but we just kept pushing it back and back and back. So it would have been 4, but should I have waited 5 years? No. Did anything change? Barely. As the optometrist said, barely anything changed. So it is what it is. What's your favorite show? My favorite show? I mean, I really don't have one that's not wrestling or sports or weather. Because if I ain't watching sports, I'm watching wrestling. If I ain't watching the weather or sports or wrestling, I'm watching weather. If I'm not watching any of that, I'm probably listening to music or watching YouTube. I really don't have a favorite show. I really don't have a favorite show. Like, I may binge watch some stuff during the off season, you know, but Free Kick for Orlando. But do I have a favorite show that's like current? No, not really. There's pretty much sports every night, and I just choose to listen to music and watch YouTube after they're over. To watch a series is really hard for me to do, especially during the season. So if I want to like binge watch shows, I better do it during the off season. And even then, it's like a month. And even then, my off season technically is I still got to watch the NFL playoffs, but that is a little bit less busy. So 99th minute. I will switch the stream once this hits full time. Ladero, can he actually get his assist? Shot, missed. Torres doesn't get it to his foot. 99th minute. It looks like they already do. We will follow the Orlando penalty shootout on the next stream through FOTMob. While I'm at it, though, playing forward depends on how long this referee calls. Playing forward. McGuire doesn't get there. It's probably offside anyway. Saved. He's quite young. I think Ruben Amorim's a very good manager, yes. I think he's a very good manager. Very good. Should be interesting to see how he does for United. Oh! Corner for Orlando. Malanda gets up. Tries to draw the foul. Doesn't exactly do that. Cross in by Ladero. Header. Cleared. And that'll be a throw for Orlando. Smith to Ladero. Smith plays it back. Headed away. Throw in for Orlando. This game is still going. Smith. Torres, and it's full time. All right, we're going to penalties, but I have to say we are moving on to the Colorado-LA stream in minutes. If you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribe, send some chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in playlist, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you in minutes for Colorado versus LA. Sit tight, I'll be back. I'll be back. Just move on to the next one, and we'll talk about penalties off the FOTMob for that game. Be back. Sit tight.